Enforcement officers responded to 2 murder-suicide cases within hours of each other yesterday.
Welcome to Straddled Events. On this channel, we bring you the truth. Sometimes the truth is quite ugly, unbearable, and you just don't want to deal with it. But on this channel, you're gonna get it anyway. You are straddled the fence of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And on this channel, we're gonna tell you to do better. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share the videos. Now let's go. I have been covering a lot of domestic violence cases. It's really out of control. I think it's time that we really think about what's going on in our lives and in other people that you say you love, that are close to you. What's going on to where there's a situation of no coming back from. You want to go out there and hurt, kill, destroy the other person. What is so important that will push you to the point where you just want to take your own life or take somebody else's life behind arguing over what? Money, things, what? What is it? What causes you to be so upset that you can't see the bigger picture, that it's just a temporary argument? You shouldn't take a temporary argument and make it a permanent decision for your life that will seal your fate, either in jail or death. Sometimes you have to walk away from a situation, let it cool down. If you know that you are a violent individual, you need to have some type of restraints before you even get into an argument or a situation. Put away the guns, the knives, trying to choke somebody. Put all that away and learn how to have a conversation. Learn how to talk. And if the conversation is getting out of hand, that's when you need to step away from it. Just walk away. Y'all are out there killing each other. You're killing your wives. You're killing your husbands. You're killing your children. You're killing your friends. It's like a world of an attitude that I'm superior. I don't care. I'm going to show you. And at the end of the day, you get shown at the end of the day. Because you're not going to just walk out of a situation after you didn't kill somebody or after you didn't hurt somebody really bad. Behind what? What is it that will push you over the edge to where you want to take your own life? Why would you even allow Satan to come in and manipulate your mind to the fact that you want to take out your child and take your own life and take out somebody else's life? You that weak? You have to fall prey to Satan. You have to open the door and let his ass in. And that's what's going on in the world. You're letting him in and he's destroying. You don't see how he's destroying the families, destroying you as an individual. You just letting him use you, and you're his soldier. You're in his army. And now that you're in there, what are you benefiting from it? Are you happy? Are you happy that you killed somebody? Does it make you feel big and good about yourself? What is it? Because you're going to jail, or either your ass gonna die, one or the other, or both. Just stop with the violence. Now, your ass is in jail. If you got kids, you done missed out on time with your children, missed out on time with your family. And don't forget, you're killing people that you claim you love so much. Why is it the ones that love us the most are the ones that treat us the worst? Sometimes you can get more love from a stranger than your so-called loved ones. I'm just going to put that out there because I would like to just wake up one day and log on to YouTube or turn on the television and don't see nobody dying in a domestic violence situation. It is so discouraging. It just weakens and cracks the spirit. If you have to resort to causing bodily injury and harm to another individual, you're out of control. Control your temper. Control your emotions. Control the temperature in the room. Just control your ass. Also, when you allow someone to take you out of the person that you normally are to the point where you want to hurt somebody, you are giving them power over you. You have relinquished all of your power. You have given it to them. And I believe this is where the violence come in because you have allowed someone to push you to a point of no return. And at that point, you think the only way out is to harm that person, or like in this case for these two videos, kill your children or kill someone else and then take yourself out. And another thing, if you are depressed about a situation in your life that you're having a hard time dealing with, go and seek some help from a physician. It's okay to go speak to a psychiatrist, go speak to someone about your mental health. It's okay to take some type of pills that will help you with that depression. Please get you some help. Look at the situation with the lady who killed her 6-year-old child and then killed herself, all because she was angry with the 6-year-old's father. But yet she has 2 teenagers living that had to walk in and look at that bloody scene. Now, how has that affected them for the rest of their lives? And that's what I mean when I'm talking about Satan just destroying. You might want to get you some Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whoever you pray to. Because right now, Satan is running rapid and he's capturing all of y'all souls. And you're going to be right there, in that lake of fire, weeping and yearning and wishing God, asking for Jesus. And what he said in his word is that I'm not going to look at you when you call my name. I'm not going to even look back because you knew of me and you didn't know me. Do better. Quit playing. Get yourself together. Have a will to live. Here goes the story.
Enforcement officers responded to 2 murder-suicide cases within hours of each other yesterday.
One involved a woman who shot and killed her 6-year-old daughter in spring and then turned the gun on herself. The woman's 2 teenage children were the ones detectives say found that bloody scene. The teenage boy was seen visibly upset at the scene as his father, the woman's longtime ex-husband, hugged him tightly. Law enforcement says that the woman and the father of the 6-year-old were having marital problems.
The female had perhaps been depressed now for several months. We're told that they had been separated perhaps since October, so it's been a couple months and she had been struggling with that. And so we don't know exactly how that all will fit into this picture, but again, very heartbreaking situation.
The terrible situation adds to the bigger conversation across Harris County about domestic violence, homicides that the sheriff says continue to hit our community very hard. Last year, more than 30% of the murders across the county were domestic violence related.
A 15-year-old in Channelview woke this morning to find his brother and sister-in-law dead in the home they all shared. A tragic situation, and this is the second murder-suicide in our area in less than 24 hours. Our Pooja Lodia is live with some of the resources available in our community as we continue to cover these heartbreaking family stories. Pooja?
It really is difficult, Elisa, to so many in our community. I have been speaking to counselors. They say domestic violence affects everybody who's inside the home, and that means especially children. So even if you don't directly see or experience it, it can still hurt.
This is the second day in a row, and these are the faces of murder-suicide in our communities.
The latest this morning, when the sheriff says a man killed his common-law wife, then himself. His 15-year-old brother was sleeping in the same small apartment unit. He's the one who found them and called 911.
Right now, I'm feeling like I should have done more. I have a lot of... I left an abusive husband, so I know the signs. And I tried to tell her, if you need help.
Lori Graham has lived directly below the family for 2 years.
Every night we would hear the banging upstairs of, now we know it was him throwing her around against the dresser, against this, against that.
Early this morning, her cameras captured who she and other neighbors confirm is the man grabbing his gun from his car. He goes off camera and you immediately hear 4 gunshots back to back. Soon after that, police arrived. The 15-year-old is now being cared for by Child Protective Services.
And in our county, a lot of our murders are a result of domestic violence across the country. It's my understanding that about 11 of these happen every single week, and hundreds occur every year.
Everyone knows how hard the pandemic hit us mentally and socially, emotionally. Unfortunately, in our state, we don't have a lot of mental health supports in place.
She says the most important thing you can do to help your children is to talk about these experiences and give them space to talk about what they have seen, what they have heard, maybe even what they've seen on television as we continue to cover these tragedies.